Hello everyone, welcome back to Planetbase. We've got a trader over here. And he's got a GM tomato for only 35% commission. That's awesome. So, what would we be if we weren't going to take advantage of the situation? So we're just gonna give him a lot of vegetables since we just expanded our biodomes. Although that doesn't appear to be enough, which is fine. There we go. That should do it. We've got enough spares, and we've got enough spares workshop set up at the moment, so... Come to think of it, we might recycle this one, and... I'm gonna place another semiconductor factory over there, since we're gonna be building another robotics facility over here, maybe. But yeah, we're gonna have even more vegetables soon, which is awesome. Just gonna... You are onions, which... probably GM onions, although... There doesn't appear to be any distinction between regular tomatoes and GM tomatoes. Between onions and GM onions. Dear. Anyway, we're building... over here at the moment, which is going according to schedule, because I didn't give them a schedule, so it's all good. We're gonna place another connection up here. We've reached a technocracy, which is... we have acquired all relevant techs, which is great. Now I'd like to leave this screen again, please. Thank you. Yeah, we've got our GM tomato DNA. Now naturally, we're gonna build a couple of those now. You only need 8% more, and then you're gonna give us a lot of food. We're just gonna slow down a bit. We've lost another carrier robot, which is fine. No need for you to work on that plant anymore. Just wait for it to give us its food. 100%, come on. There we go. GM tomato pad. Oh, and one more thing, we're gonna allow colonists as well, because we've been getting so much food, we pretty much can afford it. Freelance general trader 45%. We could buy another semiconductor, which is never a bad idea. And we'll pay him in starch and a few coins, since we can. Although, come to think of it, have some vegetables instead, for a balanced diet. Incoming transmission. Large group of wounded soldiers, in you go. Gonna replace you. We've got the achievement Genetic Engineer for building both a GM tomato and a GM onion pad. We've got a group of 12 bloody soldiers that are injured. Ooh, we've got the steel dome ability, which is a reward for having 3 lasers, 3 telescopes, and 3 antennas operational at the same time. And they shut down a second after that, apparently. But yeah, we're gonna now we're gonna have our medics over capacity here, working full time. And we've got a sandstorm, which was predicted, to be fair. And sadly their health does seem to decrease while not treated. So we're gonna have a small problem for a moment. Until we get everyone solved and sort it out. So let's take a look at the new GM tomato pad. It produces even more tomatoes, which is great. Doesn't seem to be any side effects thus far. We're gonna replace you soon. Although, come to think of it, oh, they don't need any more water or anything either. It's almost too good to be true. There we go, 300 coins from our wounded soldiers. Always glad to help someone in need. We've got some GM food coming through. More ships landing and taking off. So yeah, we're doing quite well now. Just replacing some of our old tomato pads with the new GM ones, and then we can get this party started properly. Look, we have gotten a few colonists. We've got another armed guard, which is nice. Probably some more biologists as well. We're up to 7 medics now too. That's good. We're gonna start replacing you soon, like right before you get repairs, because your condition is going to degrade soon. We're gonna recycle this connection. Just check over here. We've got our water network set up. That's good. We've got this power collector ready to be built. We've got a total. We've nearly got a 200,000 power capacity, so that's great. The storage is slowly starting to fill up, ever so slowly. Got people being tired, mostly. So I figure this is the point where we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try and fit in a large cabin in here, if at all possible. First we're gonna keep trying to get a bit more room over here. Surely must be maybe an airlock? Maybe... no, well, landing pad's not gonna fit. We've got some more colonists coming. Good. We've got an engineer and a guard. Khan, I don't trust him, but he's got a great name nonetheless. We're up to 84 now. We're gonna have to start expanding our oxygen soon, actually. Oh! No, never mind. That was just me being overly wary. No, turns out I was right after all. We only have 2 guards at the moment that are actually manning their posts, and we've got 2 intruders. We're probably gonna lose Abby over here. No, they didn't focus fire enough. God, that was pretty close, all things considered. We could have lost someone, although Abby's in the bed first, so she's gonna get first treatment. I just hope there's a medic on station. Yeah, we've got a medic. Oh, you're gonna get a drink. No, go in there, save Abby. Oh, we've got Vinny on the case. Good God, she nearly died, but she's fine. She'll be fine. It's just a flesh wound. God. That was closer than I'd like it to be. But we managed to come out of that with no deaths. That's always nice. We're gonna place probably temporary telescope console in here. Another one just to make room. And then we are going to get rid of you two. And we're gonna place down more guard consoles. kind of want to try and have more people on station if possible. We've got another worker, another biologist, another engineer. That's great. We're gonna turn off colonists for the moment. We have a 92 oxygen capacity, so we are basically at our limit for the moment. You're still doing fine, so no need to replace you yet. Only 2 visitors from that one. We've got 4 people on state. No, 5 actually at the moment. Jeez. Got a lot of food building up in here. We've got over 170 in reserve. That's great. We've got our lovely little canteen over here. Right, back to trying to make this work somehow. Just figure it's gotta be possible to maybe extend it somehow. We're just gonna take our losses and we're gonna place a cabin over there. Can we maybe, I don't know, it's always worth a shot I suppose. Place a large oxygen generator anywhere here? Nope, I don't think we'll be able to reach this area. That's too bad. We could have used all this space for stuff. Would have been a lot easier to reach 300 people with that space, but we'll have to make do, I guess. And there's plenty of space to build a mine, but that literally clips through everything like nothing ever happened. Yeah, that's too bad. Well, I think a good idea might be to, you know, this area is quite stretched out, although I believe it should be fine. I'm gonna go put a pine tree in here now. I'm gonna start replacing you soon. The trading ship landed, more visitors. Keep an eye on this plant for a second. Scrap it. Replace it. There we go. We've got a lot of GM food. It's all fine apparently. We haven't had any issues with it so far. Let's check out the trader. 45% commission. We could. It could be a little cheap. And just give him all of our vegetables and see how he likes those. I mean, we don't really need anything. We can take the semiconductor because why the hell not? We don't need a gun either, really. We can take the metal, I suppose. And then just give me all your money, I suppose. Perfect. Now we're gonna sell a lot of our vegetables, which is fine, considering this major spike we're having now. You've been repaired, so we're just gonna scrap you. We're gonna build another robotics facility over here, which is this one. Just gotta wait for the materials to be hauled away. Power collector there has been built. There we go. And we'll probably have like 2 repair pads over here, and then the rest will be bot stuff. Because we've got a couple of visitors, we are actually exceeding the capacity of oxygen production. So we're gonna have to build another oxygen generator somewhere. And we could maybe allocate some crops in here. There we go. Just do that for now. Might not have been the best moment to build another robotics facility, large size, but we'll be fine. Just gonna start placing those ahead of time. Also gonna start replacing you and just for the hell of it, we're gonna place another oxygen generator over there. We're not gonna connect this up yet. That would be that would mean the consoles can't be used anymore because they have to be placed alongside the wall for some reason. 65% commission. I am not a fan of you, so you can just leave. And then we're gonna build another room here. I don't know what quite yet. Although it's likely that we're gonna replace this control center at some point. The visitor ship over there now. Well, we could have just have this be a dead end and then add in the consoles over here, I suppose. So that would mean we'd have to figure out what to build over here that we're not gonna connect up. And we've got a lot of beds at the moment. We're just gonna take a look around, see if anyone's got any needs. You're unhappy. Oh, we didn't build anything in the cabin yet. That's my bad. But the beds take up a lot more space than the bunk beds do, and people aren't quite as... Well, it takes up a lot of space and nobody's able to really sleep in here. But we've got 5 people being able to sleep very well now. So that's something. We're gonna re-enable colonists now. We've got our oxygen generator up. It's enough for 30 more colonists. We're gonna build another canteen here, why not? We could try and clear the space up a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna build another telescope over here to replace the one we will be replacing shortly. And I'm thinking about replacing this airlock altogether. We're gonna keep the anti-meteor laser over here because that's useful. We've got more visitors. We've got a worker, not one person sadly, but a man is a man. Up to 88 now. 8 armed guards, that's good. We're gonna have more people available to man these stations, so we're gonna have more chances of people being in here if there are any intruders coming. We're doing okay resource wise. Down to 6 driller bots. Another trading ship. Another semiconductor, but at 65%, so no thank you. We've got a couple of them now. So really, we should be good. We're up to 41 robots total now. That's also really nice. I'm gonna tell you to build driller bots. Doing quite well. Got what looks like a guard. Nope, it was a worker. Yeah, we are gonna replace you soon. Oh, we can actually. So there we go, that should tell you that you're being manned as of now. Not quite. Oh well. Can we not squeeze this mountain in a bit more? I mean, it's fine, we can always connect that up over there. Got another colonist ship coming in. Engineer and a guard. There we go, instantly armed. We've got 9 guards now. We've got a total of 6 people here that are permanently on guard. So we shouldn't have anyone ever die from intruders ever again. It would be silly if they would. We're gonna decorate this nicely. Got another trader in the distance. Freelance raw materials. We're gonna invest in some ore. And in return we're gonna give him a lot of vegetables. We're actually gonna sell the rest and ask for some coins. That way we're able to trade away our crops a bit more efficiently if we ever get someone with like 50% commission or something like that. We've got another colonist ship yet again. Another guard and another biologist. We're up to 10 guards now. All of them are armed. At least once this guy gets his weapon. There we go, he's armed, he's dangerous, he's on our side, thankfully. I'm gonna place 2 meal makers in here. Plenty of sitting room. There we go, that's that. And then we're gonna add in a few plants here because that looks pretty. That way we should have an increase in the total amount of meals. We should have plenty of food still. Although it does mean that they'll be mostly eating salads and or basic meals in here. Which might be a problem in the long run. Unless we get another colonist ship with another biologist and another engineer. We start to wonder about... We're gonna take a look in a minute and see how the food here is being done. Basic meal. Basic. Oh, there we go. We've got some chicken being delivered, thankfully. Because this is pretty much basic meals all the way. And we've got some salads. Good. Got a visitor ship coming down. 2 people. Only 2 for a large ship like that? That's a bit weird. Oh, our dorm has no oxygen. That's weird. And we've got an oxygen generator over there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build another oxygen generator over here as well. Oh, this storage is actually starting to fill up. That's cool. That's good. The dorm has air again. And we're actually gonna just wander how things are going. We've got our drinking fountains up soon. We're going through our materials pretty quickly, but we've got plenty of ore now. We should be able to get a lot of steel for a while. Sandstorm approaching soon. I'm not gonna do this, but I'm just gonna take a look. We don't get full resources back from the monolith, sadly. Not that I was planning on removing it anyway, but just considering our options, that's all. I'm thinking I might replace this control center at one point and move it a bit further down the line once we expand them more. There we go. We've got another biologist, another engineer. We've got 99 people. That's good. 10 of them are guards, so we've got a good colonist to guard ratio, so they won't ever try to misbehave. We've got a drinking fountain built down here, that's good. And I know what we're gonna do, we're gonna build a bar down here, so people can relax and have a fun chat. We're gonna remove you, we don't need you anymore. We're gonna tuck a bar in here. That way there will be some more leisure down here. And we could maybe tuck in another sleeping facility somewhere over here. Maybe a dorm. Maybe maybe another cabin. I mean, people don't actually seem to be using this one yet. At least not a lot. hoping that's gonna change. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep building dorms. I mean, I don't really mind, but I like the thought of them being happier. And as we get more colonists, I will increase the amount of food we are producing. You know what, actually, we could place a large lab over here and try and not connect it as many places as we are right now, because that would pretty much ruin the amount of space we have to work with table-wise. But we're gonna produce some meat over here, I suppose. Ooh, we're up to 25% in our massive storage. We've got some salads in here now. That's good. We've got a Robo-Colony achievement. And the Century achievement for reaching 100 colonists. We haven't broken any speed record doing this, but it's good nonetheless. Got a freelance general trader at 45% commission, which is not too bad. Just gonna take a quick think. We've got 34 steel now. Most of the ore we bought is processed. We've got a ton of starch, however. So I might just replace one of these with a bioplastic processor, actually. But the robot repairs are being used well. That's good. We still don't have enough semiconductors. I keep wanting to call them microchips for some reason. But we don't have enough semiconductors to keep the tables working 24/7. We're once again down to 6 driller bots, but that's fine. And we're actually gonna call it here for this episode. It's been going on for quite a while. So, I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. Leave a comment down below if you have anything to say. And as we get yet more colonists... Oh, we're actually being raided again. Oh, we got the high spirits as well. That's good. I'm gonna have to look up what that's about again. But we've got 5 guards in here. They're locking down the area. There we go. And we get a transmission as well. We're gonna decline, and I will hopefully see you all next time. Have a good one, folks.